Hello, hello, hello. This is Big Tuna coming at you with another episode of Sid Meier's Civilization 5 Brave New World. Today we are playing as Korea, and it is video 3. Um, we have had an exciting start to this game. First video in particular was very, very exciting. We managed to build the Great Library ahead of anybody else in the civilization, which as Korea is an excellent, excellent wonder because it gives two initial boosts to your tech, not just one. So it really helped our science get started. We were then able to get a national college lockdown, and now we don't have to worry about having a library in each city before we get that built. We are still going to build libraries pretty early. I mean, our science is good. We're in a good spot compared to the rest of the world for now, um, but we are not. I mean, that's not going to hold up forever. And our science is like it's not jaw dropping for turn 75. I think the thing that's good about it is that we're flexible now. We don't have to build libraries right away. We can kind of get our cities going in other ways. We can build our granaries. I think we're going to go granary, coliseum, library for each of those three cities, probably without exception. Anyway, so I'm actually going to look into Germany really quick. I don't think they're much of a threat. In fact, it looks like they're settling away from Korea, which is good. But they do often play Liberty, so I'm going to look into their politics. Honor. Hate to see that. Man, I would have rather seen Liberty than Honor. So Liberty, when you have Liberty, you tend to go wide. When you have Honor, you tend to be militaristic. So here's the thing: I'm not saying they're right on our grill. I'm not saying they're like planning on attacking and rolling us over, but they could turn out to be, hostile bastards. That could just be how the game goes. And if it does go that way, we'll deal with it. But I think we do have a bit of a race against time. Luckily, we're not going to be super close to them. We're going to have a city right here. They might settle here for the pearls. Could happen. I don't know. The thing about honor is that it actually doesn't like. It's not really a very good policy. So the AI does have a lot of bonuses, but like I think an AI with tradition tends to do a lot better. Like tradition is probably, I think it's objectively the best starting policy tree of any of the four that you get from the very beginning, unless you want like an enormous religion. Don't do piety, and even then, piety is pretty crappy. Again, you don't really get the core growth from these three that you do from something like tradition. So it might actually be scarier if you were to do like liberty into honor. The fact that he passed up liberty and tradition at the very beginning means he may not be able to get the growth that he wants. But like we are beating him for points. But then we'll see. We'll just keep an eye on him. I think that's the main point. But we don't want to be too weak or get too comfortable because he could turn on us and launch an army. So we don't want to let our military fall too far behind. But yeah, let's get going. I kind of want to keep this guy in the capital, but I also don't want to lose the resources we've already built. So I'm going to kind of stand up to this bully. We don't have the strength to take out these encampments yet, but we will. But we'll get a military put together. Don't you worry. They will pay. They will pay for everything. Boom. Yeah, we'll take this guy out before it becomes much of a problem. I'm just going to keep healing my dude, putting it in fortification. Hey there, everybody. So sorry about that little blip that we just experienced. My computer ran out of space. Turns out I have been doing a lot of recording recently, and these recordings take up a lot of friggin' space. But it's okay. I was able to get some solutions figured out. So this is all still part of episode 3. Sorry about that little blip there. Let us keep going. So yeah, I'm going to settle this settler down on the hill just to get that production. It's going to really help our city get going. We can quickly work the truffles afterwards. But yeah, you're quickly seeing why our civilization needs workers. Like this guy's still working on the plantation. There's a lot of ground to cover. There's a lot of things to improve. So the more workers, the better. Yeah, we'll be sure to get more out. I think that's going to help keep our empire moving forward. Yeah, I'm not gonna I'm not going to attack this guy. I'm going to let him attack me. I don't really lose anything by that. And then, yeah, we'll get a worker out in the next turn. Exciting stuff. Lost Stonehenge. That's okay. That's okay. And boom. All right, I'm just going to kill this guy. We have to watch this worker now. Got him a little bit of experience. Okay, so again, I think we want to improve the luxury resources. So I'm going to bring this guy down. And we need... It'll be helpful to have an escort to do that. So part of me is wondering, do I maybe just put this guy to work on a farm? No. I think this warrior can survive the journey if he brings him down. Maybe they can be like, we could do like a handoff. All right, I'm going to settle the city first. Can I get to the hill? I can't. So we're going to drag this out. Oh yeah, I forgot this composite bowman has more range because he was founded as a scout. Yeah, so the point is we want to get this guy down to work those truffles, but we need an escort. It's a little too dangerous to bring him on his own. Yeah, we'll let him go with the warrior for now. The warrior can maybe take a turn to heal. So do I get another military unit out to escort like everybody around? 6 turns for a composite bowman. Like a composite bowman's useful to the Empire in the long term. But is that just dragging things out a little bit too far? Good question. If I had an ancient bowman, I would almost get like an archer in like 3 turns. Let's see here. Let's get the settler. Let's do work towards the settler. We'll get a composite bowman afterwards. We want. I don't think we're gonna have too many problems. We only have to walk the settler over here. Then we'll get a composite bowman. Then maybe another worker. All right. Golden Age is over, so we can adopt a policy now. We can. Oh no, I keep thinking we're done with tradition. We're not. Monarchy is great. It's +1 happiness in the capital. I forgot we had to unlock that. Or we hadn't unlocked yet. This is going to be great. So, +1 happiness for every 2 citizens in the capital and +1 gold. This is an excellent policy right here. It just keeps the happiness in a good place. So look at that. That is fantastic. All right, we want to settle this settler on the hill. I know this has been really drawn out, but we're going to have a second expand 3 cities total in 1 near turn. Okay, this guy is... So he's done with the dies. Let's move him over and just get him, you know, we want the production in Busan boosted. We do need to get these cities off the ground. I want to get this worker down, but I don't want to lose the warrior. Part of me almost thinks like if we just rush down there, I don't know, but somebody could come from here and intercept us. It's not worth it. No, what I'm going to do, this is going to be a little lame, but I am going to have this, our happiness is pretty okay right now. That policy kind of changed things. I'm going to move the warrior back in and kind of, you know, we'll give the worker something to do while the warrior is resting. I would work the stone, but it's like just 1 tile too far away for the warrior to come help. All right, let us found Jeonju. I'm so sorry if I'm mispronouncing that, but Jeonju is an excellent, you know, I think it's in a good spot, and I think it's excellent that we're getting our 3rd city on the map. We're growing. The Germans aren't the only ones who can do that. It does look like they're growing quickly. Just going to keep an eye on them. We're almost playing like a tradition game, but without tradition, which seems weird. But whatever. Okay, so we're going to rest our warrior up. And things are going good. Things are going real good. We have I like the gold that we're getting. So do we want to grow? The answer is yeah. But we also want to produce scrap. Again, I think it's just good to get a It's good to get a granary in your city. So do we want to grow? Does it make a difference? 30 turns, 20 turns. I think cutting off those 10 turns from getting that granary is worth it. I'm not going to put it in avoid growth, but how much if we do growth? How quickly will it grow? Wait, really? Oh. 8 turns, close to 15. We get 2. Fine, let's just freaking grow, whatever. It's a big city. And maybe we'll just allow growth at this point. Yeah, I like the money coming in for sure. Yeah, we want these cities to grow. I think that's fair. So I'm gonna give it. I'm just gonna. Oh, I guess the Cleveland Marsh. All right, whatever. You can just get that little. That work's gonna have to be done anyway. It's not really hurting anybody for him to do it. We don't have to pay for it in the meantime. Okay, so. No, let the escort service the escort process begin. Okay, we are going to move this worker down, and then yeah, once we get the truffles hooked up, things are going to be looking real good. Yeah, let's keep growing. Once we get this city to top 3, stuff's really gonna be looking up for us. But yeah, we have a lot of just like stuff to build in our cities, so the next couple episodes, it's just really going to be getting things going. Yeah, this city is kind of like the furthest away from the cluster. It's a little bit of a hike, but I think it'll be okay. Yep, let's keep going. Gonna get this worker down here. The archer's probably gonna fire on us because they suck. Great, we got a granary in Busan. So exciting, so exciting. Yeah, just we don't really have many granary tiles, but it's good. It's good to get that +2 growth. You just want to help these cities in any way you can. And what do we have to lock down next? I'm actually going to go for the Coliseum. Some people would tell me to go for the library, but I want to keep our happiness curve smooth. And then we will go for the library to continue to get our science off the ground. But yeah, I think I'm going to go Granary, Coliseum, Library. Then we can get the Circus Maximus earlier. Oof, running into a little trouble. I am going to bring the reinforcements out. And boom, just, and then we can take this warrior over here. Just hug the coast, stay away from those archers. Again, they're ancient archers. I don't think they're too much to be scared of. So we can kind of see our science starting to hit a wall now. The good thing is, like, we were able to unlock a lot of these base techs, which is great. Yeah, so we can get bridges over rivers. So we may want to get like things like internal trade routes set up soon. I think that would be good. We didn't go for guilds. I think we agreed we want to go for metal casting because we really want to get the production up. I think we want to get workshops in all the cities. Yeah, I think that's going to be important for us. Yeah, so keep firing on these suckers. Yeah, is the escort complete? It is not. We'll get this warrior here. Actually, yeah, I don't want to lose him that turn, but I think the warrior should make his way back to Seoul. Oh, I didn't think about this. We don't have anybody to escort the settler. Well, that's embarrassing. Okay, let's. I mean, am I that lazy, or am I running that big of a risk? It doesn't seem like there's anybody close enough. Like maybe it's literally I move him here one turn, next turn I move him here, boom, then I settle, and then the city is getting going. I'm feeling really torn about it. How fast until the scout gets to him? Oof. I mean, what's the worst that can happen? I'm gonna go for it because who's gonna chase him down? I am gonna save again, but I don't know. Hey, we live with our decisions here. I'm gonna go for it because if they rush north, like our units can chase him down. I'm not too worried. Like it's so short. It's just you can just get over here, and even if he like gets stolen and dragged over here, I don't know. We'll deal with it. This is probably a stupid decision, honestly. I am gonna work on getting a composite bowman out, like I said, but I'm also gonna focus on growth in the capital because yeah, we want everybody. We like growth around here. We want things to grow. There's also the question. Nah, let's get that composite bowman. It's more useful to us than the Coliseum right now. Yeah, I want to keep this guy close to the city. So let's get a farm. Oh no, no. Okay. All right. Never mind. Never mind. I got greedy. I'm actually gonna bring my composite bowman up. But yeah, the settler needs to go back. The settler needs to go back. I don't know. I didn't really sacrifice anything by doing that. He's safe back in the city. But man, yeah, that was a bad decision. That was stupid, and I was being a little lazy. And I'm sorry. I'm really sorry, guys. I cannot be. Oh, we haven't even expanded to the friggin'. I forgot. One turn. All right, we'll wait it out. We'll wait it out. I think we'll be all right to take these guys with just a warrior. I think it'll be fine. Great. We will get construction underway. Do I just kill this? Yeah, I'm gonna. Yeah, I'm gonna kill this guy. He's gonna be annoying. Actually, maybe I'll just kill him with the freaking warrior. Boom. Yeah, it's okay. He's gonna be between that unit and the worker, so I think it's gonna be all right. Yeah, get this guy back to escort the settler. The settler can hang out for a turn. We didn't think through having an escort unit for the settler. We learned our lesson. Jeonju grew. Great. And we're gonna want to keep on growing Jeonju. Boom. Got our promotion. Drill 2. Gonna move him back to keep an eye. I don't think this guy will move out of the encampment, but I don't want to risk moving this guy into Jeonju just to get the 1 gold per turn. If we got the settler stolen, I'm sorry, the worker, that would be a bit of a pain. Okay, so now the composite bowman can chill there. Settler can go there. Great, we can get work on the camp, get us some gold, get us some happiness. So Busan hit level 3. And yeah, I think, should we keep growing or should we go for the Coliseum? Crap, I could have got, I just wasted production. That was stupid. That was an accident. Coliseum at 18 seems pretty good. But I can also grow us again in 8 turns. Yeah, let's go for growth. These cities, we need to get them up and off the ground. So maybe we'll get it to size 4 and then just go for the Coliseum from there. Yeah, get that camp underway. Ah, that jerk. So we're going to be exchanging fire, and I'll take out that archer first. I'm not going to insta heal. I am going to improve my strength. Boom. This is dumb. I probably could have just like walked down here and settled. So I feel a bit of regret not doing that, but you can't do everything. Yeah, I'm not going into Jeonju. It's 2 tiles away. It's not worth it. Might as well just watch the worker. I think I can kill this friggin' jerk. Got us into the red. Boom. Now this is stupid because I feel like I have to heal up a turn. It's the most belabored settle. Yeah, this guy's just going to keep going to town. Building farms. Farms are really welcome. It's a bit of a risk. I am going to heal him one turn. I don't, because like if let's say I put him here and there's a unit here and he kills it and takes a settler, we can't do that. Oh, okay. So whatever. Can they switch places? Great. That was beautiful. Look at that. I like that functionality. That's great. So okay, we have a composite bowman out. Things are chill. We're gonna get the city settled. Let's get, at this point, I think I would like a Coliseum. Still just focusing on growth. That's great. That's great. Let me just make sure we are actually working the growth tiles. It looks like we are. Just take a little peek, see at Germany. Yeah, they don't. No, we're like almost as, well, sort of. We're catching up. Yeah, so let's just settle this freaking city. We'll get it as of turn 94. We will have all of our cities settled. I don't think that's a horrible place to be honest. Could be worse for sure. And look at that. We got our happiness. We got the truffles. Let's focus on food again. Okay, we are focusing on food. So what do we want to build now? What do we want to improve? That was kind of the big like kahuna. We're also going to want to get these fish underway. I think in the meantime, what can I do with this land? This is jungle. Do I chop the jungle down? I'm gonna have to think about that. At the very least, let's build a farm right here. Yeah, let's rest up this composite bowman. Again, I'm pretty happy about our gold income. Again, just gonna get that pre-settle save. Let's check on our science. So we're still ahead. We don't want to lose too much of our like lead. We'll get libraries out after the Colosseums. Yeah, well, don't worry, guys. Stuff will come together. Boom. Settling our third expand, and I think our fourth and final city. I think we're going to want to play tall. This is the Korean Empire. This is going to want to be, if we make this a really heavily fortified city, it'll be kind of the gateway to the kingdom, as it were. And it's going to be pretty BA once we get everything up and running. So, yeah, I'm excited. There's still a lot to do, but yeah, definitely happy to get all of our cities settled. We don't have to deal with like escorting settlers anymore, so that is great. I'm very happy about that. And yeah, normally people now would be trying to get their, like, figuring out how to get their national college in place, and we don't have to worry about that. Our science is up and running. So yeah, we're going to focus on growth inside of Daegu. And we're going to do kind of the same formula. We're going to go for a granary, and then we're going to go for a coliseum, and then a library. And that, yeah, by the time we get the Circus Maximus plus all the Colosseums, it's going to be a nice boost to our happiness. It's going to allow us to feel like we can keep growing, which is going to be good. Mine. Oh, it's a hill. I think the production is going to be worth more to us than like the science we can get later. So let's just get a mine built. And I am going to get a little greedy. I'm going to move this guy into the city to get 1+1 gold. If I think we'll be able to see. There's no encampments down here. If these guys make a move for it, we're going to be able to see. Let's also just do a quick check-in with our neighbors. Colombo. Gold gifts are temporarily more effective. We don't really have that much gold to spare. We're going to complete a land or sea trade route to their city. Now that, I think, is something we can consider doing. I know people tend to like to focus on growth. We'll see where our happiness is from that. We'll hopefully get a trade route out after, I'd say after we get the Colosseum out in Seoul. I think I'm going to want to get at least one more worker out, maybe two. then maybe another military unit. Then maybe we can start looking at trade routes, and we'll see where our happiness is at that point. But I don't hate that build order. And they want you to discover natural wonder. Well, we pretty much discovered everything on the continent, so we can't really do that. Want us to... They reward the player that destroys a nearby barbarian. We are going to get that eventually. I think they're still... Ragusa's angry at us because we just ventured through their lands. We spent a long time with our warrior just like parked right next to their city. So I understand they're a little miffed about that. We want you to complete a land trader. Okay, I mean, this might be a good candidate for a trade route as well. We want you to generate a great profit. That's not happening. I don't think... This is not going to be a religious game. We're a science civ. We're not religious. There are two pantheons that can... I'm sorry, two religions that can still be founded. What do we have? What's our belief? What's our pantheon? Are we Taoism? Oh no, we didn't lock down a religion. I forgot. Pantheon. Yeah, we got God King. Hey, God King helped us get off the ground. I'm not going to hate on our religious start. I don't think we're going to need to lock down a religion. It can be helpful, but I don't know. I think we have other things to focus on for now. Some people may hate that. I think some people always go for religion. I don't think we really need one. That's just my opinion. Yeah, I mean, our military is not scary at all. And, like, we are starting to fall a bit behind. I don't want a civ like Germany to get too wise and, like, start bringing troops over or something. So I do want to get some military units out. Hey, everybody, I am back again. So this video has been kind of split apart in a lot of weird ways. So forget what interrupted it the first time. Oh, we ran out of space. Now my headphones died, which makes sense. I've been using them like all day. So I got a little bit of a charge in them so we can squeeze out these last 5 turns and then end the video on a graceful note. So yeah, let's take care of that. So the first thing I'm going to do is move this warrior to protect the worker again. Worker's going to... So this is just some food, but the +3 production is going to help Jeonju, and I think we don't have, like, we're going to grow to these food tiles, but we're not going to grow. I don't know. I think it's worth sacrificing the food in the jungle just to get a mine in there. I think it's going to be easier to come by food for Jeonju than production. It's just my opinion. Great. He's protected. He's protected. So yeah, I mean, at this point, really nothing. The last 5 turns of the game are just going to be watching, like, counts go down for everything. Actually, you know what? That's not true. Because Busan is about to grow. Great. So Busan grew. I think we are actually going to... I could focus on growth. I think I'm going to focus on production. Let's see. Yeah. I'm a little bit torn. I mean, I want to save a little bit of happiness while we have it for some of the smaller cities. So I think I am going to avoid growth for Busan for now and just focus on getting that Coliseum out. And then, okay, Daegu and Seoul are both going to grow. I think Seoul, it's weird how it works out, but I'm pretty sure we're not going to lose a happiness when they grow to 7. So yeah, let's take a look. Oh, and Jeonju is going to grow too. So okay, not a super boring 4 turns, I guess. I guess. I mean, at this point in the game, every growth point is exciting because we're like, yeah, we're finally building up. This is not sustainable with, like, archers coming and firing on our melee unit, so we're gonna want to get a ranged unit down here, or maybe even just clear out this friggin' camp. But every city needs a ranged unit. For sure. So there was no growth that turn. I think it gives our warriors some experience points every time they get fired on. Great. So we did land. You know what? I could upgrade this dude to a swordsman. It's only 80 gold. I think warriors are pretty useless. Should I spend it? And I think the answer to that is yes. I'm going to go ahead and we want to keep our military is not great, so we want to keep it updated where we can. Soul grew, and did it affect our happiness? No, I don't know. I don't remember. Daegu and Sonju are both going to grow in the next turn, which would be great. Yeah, we want a big capital in this game. I'm going to keep that focus on the capital. Should I just take out this worm? I mean, a swordsman versus a barbarian, an ancient archer is just he's gonna destroy him. So here's an interesting thing: we can generate more gold for the empire by linking these two cities now. But I think we just don't have enough enough workers for that yet. This worker's been pretty beast. I think this worker needs to improve. I want him to get the stone. I'm actually going to have him improve. The stone will be good. I want him to get the deer, because that is closer and a little bit safer to the capital before we get our military out. Okay, so Jeonju grew, Daegu grew. So look at that. We're getting underway. We'll take another quick peek over at Germany. I don't know. We're growing over here. We're growing. I'm feeling pretty good about everything. Daegu, I'm going to continue to just go into growth mode. Just want to get that population up. We are going to want to plant a workboat here eventually to get those pearls and trade to get the happiness with the Germans, to get some of that wine. Should I just use this dude to take out the freaking archer? Will he kill him? I don't know. It's better than just taking his... Oh, man, he wiped him out. He wiped him out. That was awesome. I don't know, it's almost making me feel like now that I have this swordsman, should I just march him on the barbarian encampment, take it out, make Ragusa happy, and do it before they generate another unit coming out of here, perhaps a stronger one. If a hand axeman comes out of here, we're going to kind of have to retreat until the situation gets better. So that's got me thinking. It's got me thinking. So now I'm thinking about how I want to grow. I don't know. We have Colosseums on the way. And we just keep growth going. Yeah. Okay, so this granary is going to be very, very welcome. Because, yeah, it's taken Jeonju a long time to get its growth put together. Busan is... Oh, we put Busan in a wood growth. Yeah, I think that'll make sense for now. We have a build order we have to get out. Okay, we're going to end there. Is this mine almost done? 13 turns for a mine? Oh, because he's chopping the jungle down. I'm going to still say press forward. Boom. All right. And I'm going to play out this turn, and then we're going to officially end video 3. Man, so we have a trireme. Don't like to see those. I'm wondering if he came from that encampment or not. See how much damage we can do. I am glad we have the composite bowman. I am almost more curious whether we should just walk the composite bowman down here and just keep a swordsman here or something. Again, we're going to want to get a composite bowman at least in each city. Why is Jeonju starving? Is there Oh, did I lock down the wrong tile earlier? I must have locked down the wrong tile. It's stagnated. Why is he stagnant? Jeonju wasn't stagnating before. Anyway, we'll hold out and get this granary next turn, so that'll be okay. And I know we should get a road between Seoul and Busan. We should definitely get a road between Seoul and Jeonju, just to make it an easier trek across the land. Roads are great. You get money from city connections. You get, your units are a little bit faster traveling across the map. Yeah, this guy, I want him to get just more production for the capital right now. Should I just march my friggin'... I'm going to heal my swordsman up and then just go for it the next turn. I think it'll take 2 attacks to probably take the camp, but I think it's worth the risk. And if it doesn't pan out, we can just move everybody back and like retreat into Jeonju. I think it'll be okay. Anyway, folks, I am going to end the video there. Does it say anything? Is there like a... Sorry, I just want to figure out why Jeonju is starving. Anyway, we'll figure it out in the next video. Thanks again for tuning in. I am Big Tuna. This has been Sid Meier's Civilization 5, Brave New World, the Korean campaign. This has all been episode 3, even though it's been chopped up a couple times due to various interruptions. Hopefully part 4 is going to be a little bit less rocky. But yeah, I will join you for that. I'm very excited for where we are as a Civ. I think we're still number 1 for science. Yeah, we'll keep it on our soldiers, but we will, the Civ is really going to get off the ground. I think these numbers are going to start to go down, hopefully. But I think it was worth, kind of comfortably sailing through this early part of the tree. Like, we're very well-rounded as a Civ right now. We have every single technology in the classical era, which isn't bad. It's 375 BC, so is that right? Oh, we're literally moving into the medieval era in 375 BC. So I would not feel too bad about that. Yeah, so I think I'm going to get metal casting so that we can, I think maybe after the libraries, I'm going to put workshops in each of the cities. And then they can really start to produce and build great things for themselves as things move forward. I think I might beeline for education at that point. And then, keep our science competitive. We can get a university in the capital that's going to give us that boost. We can, maybe after the workshops, we'll go for universities in each city. And then once we're at that point, the cities are really, really underway. Our science is going to be humming along. I think we're going to continue to get tech boosts. So guys, I'm really excited about it. Thanks again for joining me. This is Big Tuna. This is the end of episode 3. I will see you in part 4. Bye-bye.